This is like key to know because you kind of get a free month's no rent, no payment. When you close on your house, technically your first payment is not due until 30 to 45 days after. And that means you can settle in and not worry about a payment. And hopefully it's more on the 45-day side. Ask your lender, they can line it up so that closing is just right for you. But it just depends on what day of the month that you close. So 30 to 45 days is the general answer. And it's kind of nice because most people expect to make a payment right after they close, and that's not the case. When is earnest money due? The earnest money is going to be due, and usually it's in your contract that you've offered on the home. Technically, it's anywhere from 1 to 10 days after acceptance. So around here and in my office, we generally do between 3 to 7 days. But it can just differ. And so it's usually in your offer when it needs to be due by, so ask your real estate agent. So the title company will receive that money, the earnest money, and they will hold it in a escrow account. And then it sits there until you close on the home or the contract is dissolved. It's usually applied to the cash due at the time of closing. So if your down payment is $1,500 and that's what your cash to close is, then your $500 earnest money is applied to it, making only $1,000 cash to close for you. So if the contract falls through for a variety of different reasons, most of the time it will go back to the buyer. Sometimes there are instances when it goes back to the seller, but it should all be clearly detailed on who gets what if it does fall through. So just ask your real estate agent on that one. How much is earnest money typically? So nationally, I would say it's about 1% of the purchase price of the home. So that varies as purchase prices of houses are vastly different across the nation. But for Campbell County, we generally see about $500 to $1,000 per transaction. Now, if you are in a multiple offer situation and you want to be really aggressive, you want to offer more than that. I advise $2,000 to $5,000 if you're gonna be like, this is the house I want, and you want to make a good impression on the sellers. Say you're doing a conventional loan and you're gonna put 20% down, and you put $5,000 or $10,000 down as earnest money, that could win your offer regardless of purchase price that you've offered. It just says that you're that much more serious, you have the cash available, and you're gonna put it down on the house today.